Welcome. Oh, are you ready? I'm sorry.
No,
Too
you're
fast.
No.
Welcome back to KDKD Pet of the Week, brought to you by David Newman State Farm and the Dog Groomer. This is Adrianne, and joining me today is Miss Laura Himes from the Clinton Animal Rescue Endeavor and the Clinton Animal Shelter. Hello, Miss Laura.
Hello.
And who is our adorable special guest today?
His name is Picasso.
Picasso, you are such a cuddler. What a sweetheart.
No licking. I know. So we just got neutered not too long ago, and so we're wanting to. Things probably itch just a little bit. And
Fresh
so
out of the cone. And
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, there's things down there that are healing. They're kind of itchy now, so like, let's not mess with that. So he's very well behaved.
Mm-hmm.
He's mostly white, has the black spots. He has the black fur. So I don't know what he's wanting to sit on my lap, but that's what we're trying to do. It's very unusual
He's a lap dog.
You know, it's like that doesn't look comfy, but. His name's Picasso because whenever we got him in, someone had taken a magic marker and wrote all over him.
Bless his heart.
You know, this is not uncommon. This is like the third or fourth dog that we've had
Really?
like that. So apparently he's really good with kids.
Sounds like it. Very
like,
patient.
Yes.
Good. Well,
He is
so good.
He does
Good with treats.
He's gentle, isn't he?
He is.
It's like very good about taking treats. He's not one of the piranha babies that we get sometimes. So,
Nope.
But I love the freckles. I think
do too.
to me, I think that's possibly some healer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could be another breed like Dalmatian or something like that, but he's kind of on the smaller side,
Yeah.
and he's about 1.5 years old, so I don't think he's going to get any bigger than what he is right now. They're talking like there's some terrier mix probably in there too.
Mm-hmm.
So, just, medium, upper side of medium size. He's probably around, I don't know, I don't think he's that heavy. I think he's only around 35 pounds.
Mm.
I could be wrong on that, but I think that's close.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Walks great on a leash.
Mm.
When we started in the building, I just gotten him from the shelter, so we went from the shelter straight to my car. And then when we got here, I asked him if he had to do his business, and he went over in the grass, and he did. So
Good
he
job.
understands a lot of questions, commands kind of thing. And I said, well, let's go in the house, and he just proceeded to come right on in. So
Good job.
he seems to understand
I like
the idea anyway of what we're trying to communicate back and forth. And
Mm-hmm.
he's just,
He's such a sweetheart.
he is. He's just a really good, lovey dog.
Mhm.
I mean, some people want pedigrees, and some people want fluffies, and some people want big. But this one, he's medium sized. He's well behaved.
Mm-hmm.
We try to figure out who they would go best with. Like an older person or a child, and I think he'd go with anybody.
Right.
Because I think he's got a lot of energy, so he could be with children.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, he's not so energetic that somebody who couldn't take him for long walks wouldn't be. I mean, I think he'd get along great with anybody.
Sure. No.
I mean, he lets me walk him, and I'm slow. So,
Right.
and he's very well behaved with that. He doesn't try to pull me down or anything like that. So, he's just all around good pup. I do think he's
agree.
going to be a shatter. There's
Has
white
some
hair
fur.
everywhere. It's like Picasso glitter everywhere. So.
Perfect. Oh, and you found the treat jar.
He did.
Good job, buddy.
It's like a very good nose. But he's got black spots on both eyes and black spots on both ears, and then lots of little freckles here and there. So
Very handsome.
very handsome baby.
Handsome
And he's
sweet.
soft.
He is.
Sometimes that's a coarse hair, and his isn't. He's got the soft, fluffier hair. So,
You're a soft boy.
any questions, or I'll try to answer anything you got. I don't know very much, but I can. It's like
I think you covered most of them. Hi, Picasso. Hi, buddy. That's a microphone.
oh, and speaking of he's had his microchip and
Oh,
all of
good.
his vaccinations. So since he's been neutered and has his microchip and had all the vaccinations, he is ready to go home. So
Good boy.
he seems like he's pretty good with the dogs I've had him around.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he would be fine with most of them as long as they don't dislike him.
Right.
I think, and of course in any family there's going to be a pecking order of who's in charge. But I think he is going to be one of those that's very submissive, and I think he's going to let whoever is
Boss
there
around.
already, be the boss. So I haven't had him around cats, but he just really seems like he'd be okay with anything.
Right.
And
It's
I
hard
think
to imagine him getting after somebody.
yeah. If you do the slow introduction, I think he'll be fine. I mean, I just don't see him. Yeah, if somebody wants to run, he may chase a little bit, but he's not really a
Aggressive chaser
yeah.
hunter.
He's just
kind
not
of.
a high end runner, so he's pretty laid back. He's pretty calm for being just a year and a half. So.
Right.
What's she doing over there? He's very inquisitive. Like, and this is the door we came in, and
He's giving himself a tour of the studio.
yeah. As long as he doesn't chew on anything, we'll be okay.
No, he hasn't tried to so far.
I don't see him doing that, but I just figure here, if he gets all to something, it could be pretty high electrical. It's like, we don't want to chew on anything there. So.
That's not the way to learn not to chew on things, buddy.
The hard way to find a no.
Right. Yeah. You don't need that. Not a sweet guy like you. All right, let's see. And I know the garage sale's coming up on May the 4th, Star Wars Day.
Yes. 1307 North. No, we're at 1307 North Washington. It's 1311 North Washington. It's the event space. I don't know the times yet, but it'll probably be like 7:30 till whenever we get tired.
Right.
2 or 3 in the afternoon.
While supplies last, right?
Yes, very much so.
While supplies and volunteers.
And volunteers last. There's the big one. As long as the volunteers can hold out. But yeah, we were supposed to have somebody come down Monday, so kind of check your Facebook post. We'll probably have somebody that's going to be posting some stuff on Facebook. It'll be very entertaining, very fun to watch. That's your teaser, so I'm not going to tell you, so you just got to look.
Well, I'm excited.
Yeah, it's like it should be a lot of fun, so I'm kind of excited about that. That's my day to walk, so I'm going to try to look my normal walk, only maybe a little better.
Awesome.
Then we have the painting.
Oh, that's right.
That's coming up. So if you haven't seen any of that, get online and look us up on Facebook. It's at Clinton Animal Shelter. Please make sure that it's Clinton, Missouri that you're looking at, because there's Clinton, Iowa. There's all kinds of Clintons. So just make sure you got the right state. We've been called before from other states. It's like, we're not the right one. So try again. But is there anything else that you can think of? I'm trying to remember if there's anything else.
I think I saw on Facebook you're hiring a kennel technician.
Oh, are we? That
Maybe.
doesn't surprise me.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's just really that's a
lot.
harder job than what you think.
Oh, I'm sure.
And it's every day. Most jobs it's like 5 days a week, 6 days a week, whatever. You get a day off or something like that. This is only like 2 or 3 hours a day, but it's 365 days a year. And I've had people go, well, what about Christmas? Is that a day of the year? Yes. Sorry, it's still.
The dogs still have to go to the bathroom on Christmas.
Yeah, we still have to clean. That's a state mandate. So everybody has to be cleaned every single day.
Yep.
Dogs and cats, both. So, and if you're wanting to volunteer, you don't have to do the 365 days a year.
Sure. Yeah.
So you can come down and just check in on that, because we need everything from dog walkers, kitty cleaners, just somebody who'll go in and pet the cats and brush them out. My fave's always going in and doing the laundry, because it comes in, it's so aki. And then whenever you bring it out, it's like, oh, look, it's so fluffy and smells so good. You feel like you've done a huge difference.
Look what I have done.
I've made a difference. So, but there's all kinds of things to do. There's dishwashing and just loading up cat litter and dog food and cat food and things like that. I mean, there's anything from doing a lot of labor to doing not much labor.
Okay.
But it's not like the laundry, because it's not quite as much labor.
Right.
That's just me. So, but I also get to do a lot of dog walking too. So
Sure.
lots of labor. Especially with the big dogs.
Right.
So
You can choose your own level of
That's
activity,
right.
involvement. Whatever you feel like doing, the animal shelter has a place for it.
And it makes you feel good when you're done. I mean, because you have made a difference. You've done something. You've helped somebody out. There's nothing like, you hate seeing the bad cases come in.
Right.
But by the time they go out, you feel so good about it, because they're fat, they're happy, they're spayed, they're neutered, they're vaccinated, they're just ready to go, and they're going to some place that we know is going to be really good. We do some checking on any of our adopters, cat or dog, They have to fill out applications. We do some background checks and make sure that they're going to go someplace good. And it's nothing. We're not going to dig into everything you've ever done.
Well, you
We're
had a
probably
speeding
gonna-
ticket 5 years ago.
Yeah,
I'm not
who
sure
cares?
you have a dog.
You know, don't care about that.
Right.
It's like, I don't dust my house. Who cares? You know, I don't care about that either. It's like, we'll call your vet and say, hey, what do you think? Are they, you know, do they vaccinate their pets every year? And it's like, yeah, they do. Well, hey, there you go. So
Yeah.
we just want to make sure that it's somebody that's going to take good care of them, because they are kind of like our kids by the time they leave.
Oh,
You know, it's
sure.
like, what are you going to do with them? So I guess that's, you know, that's kind of one of those things where people think, or might be a little bit overzealous on some of that stuff. But, you know, would you want to adopt from somebody that didn't give two hoots? Oh, here,
Right.
take the dog. We don't care. You know, it's like,
Right.
no, we got to check it out, make sure that they're good,
Well, and you hate to rescue them from a bad situation.
and throw them right
Always-
back.
Yes.
Yeah, that's one of those where you're like, oh, should have known better. You know,
Right.
so
Especially with a big sweetheart like Picasso. You know,
he's just a really good boy. I mean,
is.
he's so laid back. It's like, yeah, you guys talk to me, you pet me every now and then. I'm happy.
Come over, say hey, get a pet, go
Yeah.
back around, smell something.
Yeah, this is a new spot I haven't smelled yet. So,
He's just doing great. You're a good
you're a
boy.
good boy. Oh, and you're getting tied up in your leash, but that's okay. He's
Somebody
watching
talking?
the door. Yeah, there's somebody back there. They're not gonna get you, I promise.
All right. Anything else going on with the shelter that we need to talk about?
Gosh, not that I can think of. Of course, you know, it's been a day.
I understand.
It's been a week, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But not that I can think of right off the top of my head. Always need bleach. Always need, you know, somebody to come through and
Blankets, towels, dog food.
walk dogs, you know, brush kitties out, that kind of thing. Just the general normal stuff that we do every day. We usually, and if you've got dog food that you would like to just donate, we always try to we use pedigree as our baseline, and then we do mix some in. But if you've got some that you've got on hand, or you've purchased and your dog won't eat it or whatever,
Sure.
we can always put it in our food pantry.
Oh,
And
okay.
we help out a lot of families. You'd be surprised how many people come in, and we want them to keep their dog. But if they're, you know, if they're hard up for a week or something like that, we can help you through. We've got dog food, we've got cat litter, we've got cat food. You know, there's a lot of people who just donate small bags of whatever.
I didn't
and
realize you had that. That's great.
We do, and it really does help out a lot of families who, you know, they're just a little bit short this time. And you'd be surprised about how many of them come back and donate back.
When they can.
When they can, you
Return
know,
the
it's like,
favor. That's
You guys helped
wonderful.
me out 2 years ago. I'm on my feet now. I want to donate $20.
That's
you know,
great.
it's still $20, so
Sure.
it helps.
Absolutely.
So, and he's checking out everything he can.
You can see
Hey, there's
Ava in
people
the
over
next
there
room.
too.
Will she pet me?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like, wait a minute, there's a window. She can't pet me. This is not okay.
Oh, Picasso. I'm sorry.
We'll let you out here in a minute, and you can go
Meet the rest of
rub
the
and
gang.
lick all over everybody. So. Lose a little more Picasso glitter in there, so
That's right.
we can just track where he's been, you know. So.
All right. Well, I think that's all that we have for today. Foster, donate, volunteer, adopt if you can. Call 660-885-7999 to come meet Picasso, even if you just volunteer to come down and pet him for a while, because
It would be a good day
it would.
for both of you.
Right. You know, if nothing else, he'd be a great ambassador for the shelter. He's just so
Yeah.
good with everybody.
Yeah.
You need to meet him. So, meet Picasso. Meet the rest of the shelter. Oops, I'm so sorry, buddy. I bumped you. I did not mean to.
Oh yeah, it hurt his feelings a lot. His tail's back there just a going.
Yeah.
Wag.
It didn't even faze him. I am so sorry, Bubba.
I think it's, you're touching me, I'm happy.
Yeah. You're such a good boy. So good.
baby.
Miss Laura, thank you for coming out today.
Thanks for always having us out.
We're so glad to see you. And Picasso, you've been such a good boy, of course. Being great. You saying hi to Katie?
Yep.
Saying bye to Katie? Okay. Thanks, of course, to our sponsors, David Newman State Farm and the Dog Groomer. And, of course, thank all of you for listening. This has been Adrianne with KDKD Pet of the Week. Take care.